guys, it's Jamie again, and I'm going to make another video today of something that I wish people would have told me. So, when you are first in the hospital, it is so hard to get any liquids in. Like, it's really hard. You don't want to eat, you don't want to drink, you don't want people to touch you. My best friend and husband were amazing and took the day off and came and sat by my side, and I was like, no talking, no touching. And then the nurses, they give you these. You put the lime in the coconut, mix them all up. You put the, no, just kidding, it's not a shot glass. Well, I mean, it is a shot glass, but it's not for anything fun. This is for water. When you are in the hospital, it's really hard to get water, and their biggest thing is that they don't want you to be dehydrated. In the hospital, it's okay because they hook you up to an IV, which, by the way, will make bruises. Look at that. What? And then up there and up there. It's a lot of bruises from the IV. I have one right here. So just so you know, you turn into a human pincushion. But you have the IV, but they still want you to drink water because they want you to be used to putting something in your mouth and drinking. And so you get like, you lay out like 6 of these at a time, and you put them on your hospital table, and then you sip them, and you try to drink however many in like an hour. And so that's how it was. And you know, I had my surgery on Monday, and I didn't want to drink really, and Tuesday was rough, and then they send you home, and there was Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and I was like taking baby sips of water. And I went to the hospital. I told you guys that on Friday night, and it ended up being that I was just dehydrated. So on Saturday, I got Gatorade because the doctor recommended it. And I loved it. I was like, a whole new world, a whole new world. I was all about the Gatorade. And I was drinking it really fast. I drank like 8 ounces of it in like 15 minutes, which actually doesn't sound that fast, but in like stomach sleeve world, that's like super fast. And also on Saturday, I started eating tomato soup. And then I ended up, like, I didn't like anything except for tomato soup and Gatorade. I didn't like pudding, I didn't like Jell-O, I didn't like broth, I didn't like anything except for tomato soup and Gatorade. But I was really nervous because I could finish 1 full cup of tomato soup in like 20 minutes or half an hour. And I could drink Gatorade relatively fast too, and then I was like, holy crap, am I stretching out my stomach? Am I ruining everything? Maybe it's broken. And so I called my nurse. I call her a lot. I'm high needs apparently, but I called my nurse because I didn't want to do anything wrong, and I was so used to like this much water that suddenly drinking 8 ounces of water felt like, am I doing it wrong? And she explained, oh my goodness, hold on, I'll show you what she explained. Hold on, I have to find something. Okay, I found it. This is amazing. Can you see it? It says, I love my stomach pouch. My best friend made this for me when I was recovering. So when you have surgery, this is what it looks like. They take out this part of your stomach. They leave this part, and then they sew right there. So what happens is, this is way smaller. I'm trying to figure out where to put my face. This part's way smaller. So as you can see, the problem is you have to have tiny food go in there and not that much, or else you will get sick. But the thing is, with the sleeve, they don't do anything here. This is just like normal. They don't mess with this switch or your intestines or anything. And so when you drink water or even soup, those liquids on the first few phases of the liquid diet, it comes all the way down through here, and then there's a little valve right here that allows water and things to go through, which is why they tell you to not drink water with your meals, because they don't want the little valve that lets water through to let too much food here, because that's how people start to overeat. They drink while they eat, and then food kind of just flushes through here. So this pillow is awesome. So anyway, when you drink water or eat soup or whatever, what's happening is a lot of it is just going straight through here. So it's basically going straight through there, and it's hydrating you, which is awesome. Let's fix this now. So anyway, so in case you have recently had the sleeve, or you're going to have the sleeve, and you start to panic because everyone tells you can only eat teeny tiny amount of food, and suddenly you feel like you can drink soup or liquid and you're afraid you broke something like I did, that's normal. Other things to tell you: I went to work this week part-time. What is surprisingly the hardest thing about going to work, as I've told you, I'm the boss. So I'm not doing any heavy lifting or anything. But what's hard about work is that even if you have a desk job, the actual sitting for that long hurts your stomach. So my stomach has been a little sore, just because I've been sitting and typing on a computer. That's all I got. I'm excited. I went to the doctor and I weighed in at 305. Which is great. I'm feeling healthy and happy and vivacious, and I think that this is actually going to work. So I will keep updating you, and that's all I got for now. I really just did the peace out thing. Sorry.